A memorandum dated the 14th of November 1968 from the F Division of the CIB, the Criminal Investigations Branch of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, entitled UFO Found in Northern Saskatchewan, is one part of a set of documents and photos relating to an unrecovered metallic fragment. The Criminal Investigations Branch document stated that on October the 17th in the same year, a Mr. J. Hodges, regional representative of the Associate Committee on Meteorites of the National Research Council of Canada, had taken a small metal fragment which was found by an unnamed pilot to the Crime Detection Laboratory. The document states the fragment was found in the Wollaston Lake area, some 450 miles northeast of Prince Albert, near the Canadian-Manitoba border. The Criminal Investigations Branch memorandum is headed UFO Found in Northern Saskatchewan and states that subsequent examinations had revealed the police exhibit had likely formed part of a vehicle that traveled in outer space. The related documents discuss a variety of potential explanations and also include a considerable number of photographs of the recovered metallic fragment. The documents also indicate that a 99% pure titanium metal fragment with a white ceramic-like crystalline material on one side was found in or around October 1968. But laboratory tests indicated it had been down for more than 90 days in the Wollaston Lake area of Saskatchewan, Canada. The photos in that section of the file which relate to the memorandum are dated the 24th of October 1968 and state that the object was found to be forged from 99% pure titanium metal with dimensions of some 4 foot long, 2.5 feet wide, and weighing between 10 and 15 pounds. This would have been the largest piece from a satellite that has ever landed on Earth, if that claim could ever be proved to be true or substantiated. However, to date no one has conclusively shown the object formed part of any man-made satellite, with as yet still no nation or agency to lay claim to the object. The memorandum further indicates that a local newspaper, the Leader Post, was aware of the find. A handwritten annotation indicates the Canadian National Research Council should release the information they hold about the find, including the fact that the Royal Canadian Mounted Police Laboratory identified the object. A report dated the 29th of October 1968 gives the results of an analysis determination of the chemical composition of the object, indicating that it was of an high-purity titanium metal, and further but undated document entitled Explanation of Photographs gives a detailed description of the views used to take each of the numerous photographs in the file and concludes with various notes and comments. Note D on that page indicates that the contour of the sheet suggests that it was designed to have the shape of a frustrum of a cone, and that page also refers to the presence of rivets on the object, while various pages note that it had been suggested that the fragment was part of an aircraft or the nose cone of a missile. These two observations were later rejected in the memorandum dated the 5th of November 1968 and also entitled UFO Found in Northern Saskatchewan, on the basis that 1. The use of high-purity titanium metal argues against the possibility that this is a portion of an aircraft, and 2 serving officers from the Canadian Forces base at Moose Jaw were confident it did not correspond in design to any material which might be involved in the design of missiles of the types located on Canadian soil, and such others in foreign service with which they were acquainted with. The memorandum refers to the Chief of Upper Atmosphere Research at the National Research Council and representatives of the Canadian government, and the Dominion Observatory having been made aware of the recovery of this material. The document concludes that 3 possibilities still exist. 1. It is part of a courier satellite launched from Vandenberg Air Force Base in the USA, or 2. It is part of a satellite launched from the USSR, or 3. It is part of the protective jacket in which the Canadian satellites Alouette 1 and 2 were launched. This memorandum also comments that, if the identity of this material can be established as a satellite component, it will constitute the largest element yet recovered on this continent and perhaps in the world. A copy of the memorandum dated the 5th of November 1968 is contained in this posting, and it should be noted the Center for Orbital and Re-Entry Debris Studies has a website which lists the major pieces of recovered debris from space hardware re-entries over the years. However, that chronological list does not appear to include the crashed debris found in 1968 in Canada and referred to above. The center also asks its readers to cooperate and email with a description of any recovered debris not appearing on its list. To date, there is still no mention of the Waddesdon crash debris.